Did you wait outside the whole time?
Yeah.
We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He wouldn't talk to anyone.
And then he just disappeared.
We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim.
The villagers called it the Shinra Mansion. It had been unoccupied for as long as I could remember.
We hadn't even been born the last time it was used. People from Shinra lived there a long time ago.
Shit, c'est non mais beau. Yep. C'est à gauche, je pense. Ça. Je trouve que c'est une des pièces que le AI a moins bien fait.
A seemingly dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old stratum. Professor Gast named the organism Genova. Year 1977. Genova is confirmed an ancient. Between 1977 to 1986, Genova Project authorized and Maka Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die?
Et puis qu'il y en a lu des livres.
Thereafter, Sephiroth confined himself to the mansion. He continued to read as if possessed, and not once did the light in the basement go out.
La musique est bonne. Il était dessus, là.
Who's there? Loathsome traitor.
Traitor?
You ignorant traitor. I will explain it to you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra, a race of nomads. They would travel, unlock the planet, and then move on. At the end of their long, harsh journey, they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. However, some began to dislike traveling. They built dwellings and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had bestowed upon them and gave back not one whit in return. Those are your ancestors.
Sephiroth?
Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors fled in all directions. They survived because they hid. The crisis was averted because the Cetra sacrificed themselves. After that, your ancestors continue to spread out and multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra are these reports.
What does this have to do with you?
Don't you see? A 2,000-year-old ancient named Genova was found in a layer of ice, which led to the Genova Project. The Genova Project intended to create humans with the abilities of the ancients, that is, the Cetra. I was the one created.
Created?
Yes, Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, created me.
How did he? Sephiroth?
Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother.
Ouf, la musique est bonne. Hein? Oh boy.
No, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and give me a hand. I'll check this house. You take the one over there.
Terrible. Sephiroth. This is beyond cruel.
On avait touché. Il peut.
Dad! It was Sephiroth. Sephiroth did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldier. Mako reactors. Shinra. All of them! I hate them all!
On dirait qu'elle avait l'épée dans le chest. Mais non, t'es juste à côté.
Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open the door.
How could you do that to my dad? How could you do that to everyone in the village?
Je vais le faire. Ah.
When I'm in a bind, you said you'd come. You promised me.
Mother, let's take back the planet. I have a great idea. We'll head to the promised land.
Sephiroth. My family. My hometown. How could you?
Here they are again, Mother. With your superior abilities, knowledge, and magic, you were destined to rule the world. But they, those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you, so don't worry.
What are you going to do about this grief? My family, my friends, having my hometown taken from me. It's the same as your sorrow!
My sorrow? What do I have to be sorrowful about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to rule this world. I was given life in order to take this planet back from imbeciles like you, to reclaim it for the Cetra. What, then, should I be sad about?
Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, not anymore. You're not the Sephiroth I used to know! Sephiroth! And that's the end of my story.
Wait a damn minute. What happened next?
I don't remember.
What happened to Sephiroth?
Considering the sheer strength he possessed, it's unlikely I defeated him.
Sephiroth has been declared dead in the public records. I read it in the newspaper.
The Shinra Company is in charge of the media, so you can't rely on that.
I need to be sure about what happened back then. I went up against Sephiroth and survived. Why didn't he kill me?
I'm alive too.
What about Genova? A lot of this doesn't fit. It was in the Shinra building, right?
Yeah. Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar.
Did someone come and take it? It's not in the Shinra building anymore.
Sephiroth?
I don't get none of this. I'm going. Gone. I'll leave the thinking to you.
Référence à Planète des Singes.
Yo, Cloud, come on, get ready.
Going.
Be right there. Wait a sec.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth sliced me?
I thought you were a goner. It was awful.
The ancients, the Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth and me.
Let's go. Barrett's waiting.
What a fascinating story.
Hey, take this.
PHS.
Changing party members. Access the menu and select PHS. The PHS can only be used on the world map and at save points.
The PHS allows us to stay in touch. If anything happens, make sure to use it, yeah?
With the PHS, it's easy for us to stay in contact.
All right, we're off.
On parle à elle.
Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient. And we owe it all to Shinra. But I hate to think of what life be like without it.
Pas passer à les affaires faciles que c'est meilleur.
Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but on the other hand, animals and plants have declined rapidly. I think the old ways may have been better. What do you think? Yeah!
Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there. I hear they have a lot of trouble these days.
Je cherchais pour des items aussi.
A suspicious man in a black cloak showed up. He was carrying a mean-looking sword.
Oui, oui. C'est quoi Peacemaker? Attends, mais...
Miles was really immature. I'm gonna join Soldier when I grow up.
There's talk that the land near the Mako reactors has gone dry. That's why I think it's a good idea to have your energy supplied from the outside. like we do in this town.
I heard President Shinra was killed, and his son Rufus badly injured. I bet that's news to you, huh?
I'm not interested. You're well informed.
Just between us, I hear they were both attacked by that whatever it's called.
Midgar, the so-called floating city. The ones I'd like to see with my own eyes.
My dad was a miner, but when monsters started appearing at the mithril mine, he lost his job. Now all he does is sit around at the bar getting drunk.
True that Shinra made those monsters?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, either way, we can hardly stand up to them if we're relying on their reactors.
Tomorrow's another day. All's well.
Thanks to the Shinra Company's...
You must be travelers. I know a few things that may come. Want me to tell you that? Alright then, let me explain how to use... What would you like?
Map the keys.
You can view the world map by the map comes in pressing start. Anything else? You can save anywhere.
Hey! Listen to this. Some guy in a black cloak headed east towards the grasslands, carrying this killer sword with him. He looked pretty scary.
Apparently, an anti-Shinra group called Avalanche was active in Midgar, but looks like Soldier wiped them out in the end. Slow like...
Stay out of the kitchen. Stay out of the kitchen.
Stay out of the kitchen.
Items, I've got them all. What can I get you?
What can I get you? Voilà, je les armes.
Welcome to the materia. I'm sorry, our supplier had some trouble with materia thief on their way here from Junon. If you head that way, be sure to avoid the forest, okay?
Oh. Matériel. Du store.
Welcome to the weapons store.
Welcome to the weapons store. Yeah. Rip and rip. Eyes restored, I think. I couldn't mill XP så den aldrig grind out.
Que?
Thinking of crossing the marshes? Then it'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with the chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zalem. Midgar Zalem? It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes.
Okay.
And then, BAM! It attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo. To purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. Looking for an inn?
I'm not interested.
How about hunt?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Nice. C'est là je vais aller.
Need a chocobo? You old folks are out of luck.
Old folks?
We don't have any chocobos. The ones outside belong to another customer. You know, if you really want a chocobo, why don't... Want to know about wild chocobos? Did you see any three-clawed prints out there? Whenever you see those, chocobos are definitely nearby. But without chocobo lure, they won't appear. They're very cautious by nature. As the name suggests, chocobo lure is a materia that can bait chocobos. When equipped, wild chocobos will be attracted. Otherwise, they simply won't show up. Want to know about wild chocobos? Wild chocobos always appear with monsters, and monsters are a problem. You'll need to get rid of them before you can catch a chocobo. If it wasn't hard enough already, wild chocobos are really cautious. They'll skedaddle at the drop of a hat. But by using greens, you can distract them, and they'll be less likely to run away. Want to know about wild chocobos? Whatever you do, don't rile a chocobo. They're usually quite docile, but tick them off and you'll be sorry. Oh, and remember, a captured chocobo will disappear as quick as a flash the instant you dismount it. Want to know about wild chocobos? Well then, shall we get down to bit? If you buy now, I'll sell one chocobo lure for 2,000 gil. So how about it? Thanks. It wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. That reminds me, how soon a chocobo will finish eating depends on the type you feed it.
Gazelle.
My brother Choco Billy swindled you, didn't he? Well, please try not to be mad at him, or my grandpa. It's been like this since Mom and Dad died. Welcome! Here's a good tip. Little white chocobos love having their necks tickled, but if you tickle them someplace they don't like, they'll flip out, so be careful.
Elle a une voix beaucoup moins mature pour être, beaucoup trop mature pour être RP. Bébé. Presque le goût d'essayer de l'affronter. Hey. Ça. Fait que Bizarra, comme ça je peux faire film.
You'll feel it soon.
Blade Beam. Bon, je vais perdre. Pas grave, on va attendre. Je sais même pas c'est quoi cette attaque. La crotte. Là, au moins, j'ai fait exprès de le savoir. Je vais battre un peu niveau 31.
Burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Fait que c'est faisable. Ah ouais, ça je suis surpris par exemple. C'est badass.
Sephiroth do this?
So this is what we're up against? How awful.
C'est quoi le coffre? Ok. On l'XP. Bah là, je n'ai plus su là-dedans qu'il a. Quel gros boss. Bah, avec au gros serment. Ah, ok, c'est cool. Je savais pas que tu avais deux options sur de le battre, sur de. Ça ressemble plus à du Final Fantasy VI. Mind Source.
Hold it.
What's this?
You know who I am? Well then, this won't take long. It's hard to explain what the Turks do exactly.
Abducting people?
Exactly.
To put it negatively, you could say that. But there's much more to it these days.
Sir? I've noticed that you don't like speeches. Please, allow
me.
Thanks.
I'm Elena, the newest member of the Turks. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. Although I guess that's why I was accepted into the Turks. In any case, our orders are to determine where Sephiroth is going and to make your life difficult every step of the way. Hang on, it's the other way around. You're the ones getting in our way.
Elena, you've said more than enough.
Mr. Sung?
They don't need to know our business.
Sorry, sir.
I've already assigned you to another mission. Go. Report back as instructed.
Yes, of course. Very well. Root and I will track Sephiroth, We're heading to Junon's harbor.
Elena, do you have a hearing problem?
Go! Fuck. I'm sorry.
Now go. Don't let Sephiroth get away.
Yes, sir.
Reno sends his warm regards. He's hoping to meet you again, after the wounds heal up. Now that you're best friends, he wants to share his new weapon with you all.
Well, Aaron,
Dang.
it's been a
while.
Now that Sephiroth reappeared, as far as Shinra's concerned, you're no longer a priority.
What are you saying? That I should be grateful to Sephiroth?
No. Only that we'll be seeing less of each other from now on. Take care of yourself.
Strange, hearing that from you.
And I would very much appreciate it if you'd all stay out of Shinra's way.
Let's see. On va aller là. C'est un clin d'œil, ouais.
Our people have been in armed struggle for a long time. We've taken root here and vowed to keep on fighting. Whether you can spare the time, please, come lend us a hand. We don't want to be unreasonable. If you're busy with something, why don't you tend to that first?
We're looking for Junon.
I guess we can help.
Great! Come on up and we'll brief you.
Il est plus fort qu'à moi.
Wow. It's not every day you see people climbing up here. Huh? What's wrong with your eyes?
Sorry.
Listen, this is about to turn into a battlefield with Shinra. You'd best go back if you don't want to get involved.
Did you say Shinra?
What do you mean, a battlefield?
Looks like you're also having problems with them. You came here after all. Will you hear what I have to say? Did you notice anything on the top of this mountain?
A huge bird?
A reactor. And a condor.
Well spotted. Yes, it's a reactor and a condor. It seems Shinra can't abide having a condor on top of the reactor.
Why? What's so bad about that?
Why?
It seems there's some sort of special materia in the reactor. And because there's a condor in the way, Shinra have rushed their army here to deal with it. The army's objective is to eliminate the condor and those living here. The condor is warming an egg. It only lays one every few years. We want to protect them both from Shinra.
New life, huh?
A condor's egg. The work of nature. We are here to protect the life of the planet.
We have to protect the condor's egg.
The thing is, we don't have the resources to fight Shinra directly. That's why we hired mercenaries to help us. As a sponsor, You can assist us with money, or by fighting alongside us. What do you think? Will you join us in our struggle?
Cloud? Cloud, I think we should help them. Thanks, Cloud. Let's do our best.
Je vais sauvegarder puis je vais grinder un peu, genre 2-3 levels.
Hey.
En plus, c'est gratuit. J'espère que je vais prendre Bear.
Should we rest?
Bon, on va parler avec eux autres.
Do your best. Do your best. You hang it.
Thanks for accepting. The enemy's climbing the mountain. The target, the Mako reactor. To counter them, we set up traps and hire mercenaries. That's about all there is to it. Sadly, the village is broke. We want to fight, but without the funds, we haven't got a prayer. Costs around 400 gil to hire one mercenary. So hiring 20 mercenaries can cost as much as 8,000. To cut a long story short, we need your money to hire mercenaries, buy and set the traps, and to give out orders.
If you can't spare the time, we'd sure appreciate the funds instead. The more money we receive, the better equipped we'll be to deal with this Shinra.
We know we're asking a hell of a lot. We've sent our loved ones to another village and stayed behind to face the fire. Anyway, let's get right to it. If the enemy reaches this shack, you'll have to fend them off yourself in direct combat. Now, if you lose once or twice, it won't be the end of the world. But if you keep on, do you have any questions?
No.
If you wipe out the enemy, or if you defeat the commanding officer, victory. If the enemy reaches this shack, if you lose, do you have any questions?
Anything else?
Right now, we've got about this much gil. We need about 3,000 gil per battle. How much can you contribute?
5,000.
Thanks. We now have this much gil. How much can you contribute?
5.
Thanks. We now have this much gil. How much can you contribute?
5.
Thanks. We now have this much gil. That's more than enough, but if we run out, we may need to rely on our hospitality again. Do you have any questions?
No.
Tell you expand, that's enough.
Hey, it looks like you got here just as they started their climb. There aren't too many. Can you handle it? Are you ready?
Okay, ready.
There are 10 enemies this time around. Many of them appear to be beasts, so you may want to deploy more attackers.
Can... Ça peut pas aller plus vite que ça. On peut les bouger. Bon. C'est là. Ah, le jeu crash pas parce que là. Ça 50, tabarnak. Bon, let's go.
Wow, that was great. Shinra will be back though. You can bet your life on that. We don't know when they'll send the next wave, so check back every so often. Some allied units remain, so I'm returning some gil. Oh, yeah, I found something cool out on the battlefield.
Magicom. Bing, bing. On a un set fait. On va mettre ça.